Blackbird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC. We're doing a demonstration on the gray walls we have in here versus our black technology is right here. Is under our complete cinema technology. So as I told you before, that when it comes to these untested great products that are missing a ton of test demonstration pages should be displayed on the website. You really don't know what you're getting yourself into. And again, as I told you before, that when it comes to our darker technology, of course, we're going to be able to produce images that other screens can't do. For those of you who are wondering about the new Valva product, because it is going to be it's not exactly light. It has a little bit of darkness, so we need it in order to pick up ambient light projection. It'll be to do things that other products will not be to do at the end of the day. And yes, you can use this on your other projectors besides if you have. People are asking me questions like, okay, so what if I don't have a Valva or WeMax projector, one of those? This is something completely different. You can still use the screen panel on that. It's going to be a little lighter, but it's still going to be able to dominate and be able to produce in fully lit environments, which we're going to display once we get the ingredients here. Now let's get back to this demonstration right here. I did this demonstration on a 5,000 lumen Christie LW 505. This is a 3,600 lumen ultra short throw projector. And this is why I say when I see gray screen paints of this complexion, this is a bad idea. Because again, it's an outdated screen. It's not going to be able to produce that contrast. It's not going to produce that color. And you're definitely going to be stuck in a dark environment because the screen's going to have an extremely difficult time picking up contrast, as you can see. And this is at 3,600 lumens on my ultra short throw projector. Let me give you the model number of my projector. So my projector here is a NEC UM361X. That's right there. This is the one for $60. That's the other one I got over there for 140. And I can explain to you from sun up to sundown that a lot of the gray screen paints I've seen out there on the market definitely will match a wall in here with no problem. Has a very interesting tone to it. But not only that, there's no test under these products at all, period. A lot of these demonstrations are done in the dark. There's usually a standalone screen by itself, so there's nothing really to compare it to. And again, most of them, they're not going to do certified screens, no gunmetal technology, because that could pose some problems for the screen. As you've seen with the 2.0 and the test demonstrations we have there, we put it against certified, gray screen paints, all that stuff at the end of the day. And this is something they're not going to do. Pretty much they're probably going to put against their own products. So as you can see, the skyline of New York City, on our mind, this projector is 3,600 lumens. The P2 is 3,000. This is 36, so it's not helping it at all. And mind you, like I said, when I see these demonstrations on ultra short throws, these are demonstrations that are supposed to be majority in fully lit environments. But even with the lights out, it still can't pick up. See? This is why if you go to any forum site, any place you go to where they know what they're talking about, they're going to tell you right from the door that if you want to have the best picture quality when it comes to your projector, you're going to have a darker technology. That's how it works. This will not work if you're using lighter grade products, like gray screen paints. They're not going to work. Unless they can get up there and they can show it in the day that their products can do something different, then that's a different story. Then I can say, yeah, I can do that. But without the test, you really don't know. And this is on my ultra short throw $60 projector. That's it. Let's get up close on the screen for you. I don't like doing these demonstrations, getting them close, but just want to show you how much of the picture that you're losing from your ultra short throw. That is a lot. Now mind, this projector has a 4,000 to 1 contrast. Some of these projectors I've seen out there have only a 3,000. If a 4,000 to 1 looks this bad on the gray screen, imagine what 3,000 is going to look like. That's why when I saw that on the specifications, that is going to come up absolutely awful. There's our angle. As you can see, we can pick up with no problem. Image is coming nice and sharp. You can see the reflection of the water rippling. Over here, this side right here. And just shows you how much of your picture quality you lose when you use a light gray screen. Now, as for the darker products out there, I've seen on the gray screen paint products, well, they have to be tested, especially with white levels, because when you're using a darker screen paint, you have to test those white levels. If not, you're going to have some very serious problems. And they need to show those test results. Like I said before, we show tons of test results on our products using white and light levels. If you haven't seen any of these tests, if there's no test demonstration on the page, which there should be, those of you that are making darker products should have your test results on your website for your customers to explore. And there should be plenty of white level tests, which again, we don't see any test demonstrations. If you look at the description below, I post in there, I put our demo page in and I put our test page in, so you can check out all our test pages or test demonstrations. But that's literally how much you're losing. And this is where people fool themselves all the time. They think, oh, 3600 lumens is going to be sitting right up on top of the screen. I'm going to pull that contrast level. No, you will not. As I said before, contrast is everything. This makes a difference whether or not you can use this in a fully lit environment or not. Now usually I don't get that close to the screen, but I'll just show you, I thought I'd show you up close and personal what you're getting yourself into. I see a lot of high-end projectors being used on light gray products and white screens, and this is a bad idea, as I said before. This is why you're stuck in dark environments. This is why you can't produce those images correctly. And this is just a basic contrast demonstration. Lights out. This is when I watch a lot of demonstrations. The first thing I say, screen's washed out. Because it is. Completely washed out. Let's come over here and take this from another angle. Now we call this a splatter screen, which means we just splat some paint on the screen, on the wall, and everywhere the picture picks up, our image will pull. Now, keep in mind, as I said before, if any other people out there feel that the gray wall we have in here does not match your screen paint, I will gladly buy your product, bring it in here, and throw you against the wall. And I guarantee you, you're going to match. Now, if you match the wall, a few things come up, or it shows your product was never tested. If it was tested, it would be able to beat the wall, which means you've been doing testing against gray versus gray. We don't see a lot of those tests at all, period. We don't see none of them. Well, we have seen a few, they did match. Yeah, that's true. $3,600 lumens in the dark. You'd be surprised. Some people will say, well, you know, your projector is not 4K. 4K has nothing to do with it. Even if it was 8K, 10K, 20K, whatever it was, it has nothing to do with it. What the screen be able to see? That's the screen resolution. That depends on how sharp the image comes up. That's why images come up so sharp, because we have an extremely high contrast level. We have detail, something that you buy for your projector to have higher contrast levels so you can pick up a more detailed, more depth image, more sharper image. Well, black screens have that automatically because the screen is solid black. a lot of picture. Let's get up close for you. So if our technology didn't have the ability to pull white light, see all those beautiful images in the background? You see nice and bright, traffic moving back and forth. Looks unreal, doesn't it? You wouldn't be to see any of that. I had to paint me a portal in here. I had to do me a portal demonstration. Because it looks like a portal, like I just painted some strange portal into the wall. You can actually just walk right into it. Lights out for you people. There you go. So my $60 NEC projector with a 4001 contrast can pick up on the screen perfectly. And not only that, I can pull a 100% contrast level. And it's gonna be pretty bad when we take the P2 and we stick that on a gray wall, and we take this screen and we stick it over on this technology we have over here. I'm willing to put a wager out. I'm willing to put a $100,000 wager out that the P2 at a 2,000,000 to 1 contrast on a gray screen won't be able to outperform a projector at 4,000 to 1 on our black technology. How many people are willing to sign that document? Let's put it this way: at the end of the day, a certified company would even touch that deal. Because they know at the end of the day that the black technology we have is more superior. But I'm going to put that wager up, 100 grand. If we take a P2, we stick that against any gray or white screen, they will not have the ability to produce a contrast level equal to our 720p $60 projector with a 4,000 to 1 contrast. And the reason why they won't make that wager, because they automatically know deep down inside that the black technology is more superior. That's why. It will pull the 1% black level. We're at 2,000,000 to 1 on a gray wall. The P2 will not be able to do it. And if that being said, and if that's already popping off in your head already, then you already know from the door which screen is more superior. So the best way to go with your ultra short throw would be our technology. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the demonstration. And to thank you all for watching. If you're interested in screen paint, it's available on our website with free worldwide shipping. And this right here is our complete cinema. Absolutely beautiful. This will be available on the website until the end of February. We are removing these off due to our contract, so it'll be kicking in soon. We also will be designing some paints for customers called customer only products. They will be available soon also too. All right, so I got to get back to work over here. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I got to go, and God bless.